Salic, hello there, Demon First. How are you? It's good to see you once more popping back on in. Believe you came in the last stream. Deadeye as well, hello. I'm doing well, Salic. And work bye-bye. What? We'll see there, Deadeye. First, hello, Lige. Almost. Almost. You gotta be here before you ever even would expect it. Ted, guess what? What's up? Hi, Beth. How are you? You're old. Oh, good to see you too, Bells. Ancient. Oh, thank you, Lige. Just laying it in. I was first in spirit. Lana was here first in spirit. She was here like, what was it, like 12 minutes ago? I think just about. Hi, Lana. How are you doing? It's good to see you. You're all first for the first time you yourself popped into stream. A forest spirit? She was a little forest elf fairy thing. It's always forced in our hearts. Yeah, yeah. I'm absolutely bored in this hotel. You're still in a hotel? I'm a cherry blossom forest spirit. Oh, there we go. Lovely. Gonna need to go soon, I think, because my one and only calls me when she drives home. Oh, good there, Bells. I'll be here for a good little while. Tabs, hello, how are you? Thad thinks Lana is gonna drive across the country in 2 days. Lana's flying. From what I heard. With cats, yeah. Don't underestimate Lana. Exactly. I could do it if I had a 24 pack. That's a lot of Dr. Pepper to be drinking. To be fair, I don't really know Lana's travel plans. It'd be 48 just to be sure. Just don't like soda. It just doesn't sound good. You're right. You're so right. 24 a day. No, nobody should ever drink that much soda in a single day. It's far too much. Krispy Kreme has a theme. I'm gonna try Dr. Pepper donut. Y'all are addicted. I'm staying here until the first, then flying out. That's a long time. I mean, there's a pool and but no hot tub. Oh, sad. When did you get into the hotel? It's a way of life. It's an addiction. It's good to see you all though. Early stream. I'm here early. We'll be in the solo world, having fun. 27th. It was Wednesday or Tuesday. I wondered. That's a long time to be in a hotel. Rar? You just what? I'm homeless and what? Careless. Good gracious. Careless indeed. Hello, Alex. Welcome on in. How are you? Fight me that? I'm all right. I'm wonderful. How are you? Well, we're back in the solo world. Carless. Oh my goodness. There was no space. They took my car. If I want to roar, I will. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Push you out of your rocker, my lord. Project I'm doing for this senior project class is gonna be good. Senior project class. Got a great group of people to work with. Oh, that's good. It's always nice when you have a good group for any sort of project. Tabs, I'm living off Lucky Charms and turkey sandwiches. Oh, goodness. I don't think my brain or my eyes were not ready to start reading chat, apparently. I was stressed about it, but now I'm optimistic. Oh, what? Project, college one. You probably have all semester for it if it's a big one. It's plenty of time. Your eyes are just old. No. Whole semester, there you go. Don't dilly-dally, do a little bit here and there. I'll be back when she's home. All good there, Bounce. You enjoy. I'll be here. Pictures of a storm y'all encountered from Oz. That was crazy. It wasn't that bad. Not as bad as the previous storm we had earlier this year where a tornado was in a town over. Like, fine. Hello, Gorgor. How are you doing? Faster we finish the initial project, the more extra features we can add. Exactly. I can hear you just... No, first of all, I can't hear you, Gorgor, because I'm reading. Don't make me make me I would sound crazy now. But how are you, Gorgor? It's great seeing you. See, there was a previous storm last week that was pretty big. It missed us, but it went right through the cities. I keep seeing random TikToks about it, about how the sky was all crazy. Like, I was like, it's minor. They had a big storm go through them. Good, hope y'all are okay. I think most people have been doing well. Anyone that answered me said they were doing good. Surprised to see so many of you here so early on a Friday. Usually, I don't see so many people pop in right away. Well, this is exciting as always. Days always vary, I gotta remember that. I just always found that Friday streams were surprisingly the more quiet ones out of just usual weekday streams. Maybe it's just coincidence. Oh yeah, back to play some more Stone. We'll be doing this for probably a majority of the stream. Till whenever. I don't know how long today's stream will be. A few hours. A good few hours for sure. Yay, Stone. The comfort of Stone, right? It's as comfy as it can be. And no. Also, I was taken back by a little bit of surprise here. It's about to be September again, September for like Twitch things, and I'd seen an announcement in Oscar's Discord about it. I didn't go reading through it, but I was like, no way, it's already September back on Twitch again. I'm like, oh man, it actually is. I swear we just had last year's one like a month or two back. It was quiet last September on Twitch for a majority of streams. We'll see if it's different this time. Although I just reading like a few things on since I'm a part of this Twitch team, they have like a decently active like little Discord chat for the members. I've thrown a message in there or two. There's a few people where they had noticed it's been a little quiet over the last month or so. Which just reminded me it'd been quiet last year around this time. But here, I'm still here, and I'm tired, so I'll go back to sleep. All good there, you. Hello. Good to see you. And no worries about lurking. You enjoy. All are welcome to lurk if they need. Got a little bit of a busy weekend. We'll be heading out to Anna's parents early. They got a family get together they do every year around this time. I haven't been able to make it before. Just did not line up correctly in previous years. So it'll be fun. At least I hope. Hannah always sells it to me with oh, we can bring some board games. I'm like, oh, ooh, board games, I'm down. Then we never end up getting around to playing them, I've noticed. Doesn't bother me. I do just enjoy it nonetheless. Mm. My goodness, this is a big build. I mean, I know like you get a better feeling of it via stream than a picture, but you really don't feel the scale of this unless you're walking around it. Especially after being in a different Minecraft world for a little while. Mm. I like that. Mm. How are your cats doing, Lana? If you're still around, you doing all right in a hotel? Hope so. They are doing okay. Nikki is a bit more anxious, but I've been playing with them and keeping them distracted. Well, that's good. Well, I'm sure they're keeping you distracted as well. Making the time go by somewhat, hopefully, fast. It's so boring. Sounds like the perfect time to just pick up a random book and read it from cover to cover. Miss having days where I could do that. Back when I was doing less. When I was younger. Been reading some stuff, but also a lot of random TV. Oh goodness, I don't even remember the last time I've actually watched just random TV. Nowadays, it's all specific shows and a movie that you specifically pick out. But they need what would it be like a randomized function? But maybe you could add categories to it. It's like I want fantasy, adventure, medieval. All right, there we go. We got Lord of the Rings pop up. But let's watch that for tonight. That'd be great. Maybe a checkbox not watched before. How far are we? We have still like 310. We got 100 blocks to work with. Bum, dun, dun, dun. I don't know, we've talked about it before, but like I'm not a person that will just like watch any random movie. Oftentimes I just usually watch ones I've already seen. I got no plans with the tone I'm placing at the moment. I am not picturing what is going to happen beyond this. Usually I like have something in mind for what I want it to look like. With such a vast area to work with, I'm just kind of placing down blocks. And it's kind of working. It's also funny seeing how everything slowly is getting covered with snow here. Snow carpets, anyway. It's wine time. I don't watch it, just any movie. Or it's like if you do watch a new movie, it's because someone else put it on. And you're like, and then anytime you hang out with that someone else, they somehow always find a movie you haven't watched. It's like, how do you know all these movies? That person for me would be one of my brothers. Boom. Sorry. I had to respond to a message. It's very interesting what can happen when I don't think or have a think of some way I want the peak to look like in the end. Same time though, oftentimes it sometimes becomes repetitive if I don't think it out a little more. Like notice little things with terraforming over time, even though I don't put in a lot of thought process with each and every block placement. I find that somehow uh There's a repetitive pattern that sometimes forms, and I have to remove it later on when I take a step back. It's the oddest thing. Do you not have a laptop to play games on? Added a bot confirmed. What? What are you on about? Mom has a Switch. I know. Well, about that laptop. I have a feeling Lana has nothing with her apart from like a bag of clothes. It may or may not have suffered some water damage. What? What'd you do to your laptop? Goodness. Water and technology don't mix very well. When I say water damage, I mean Dr. Pepper damage. It spilled. It's pickle. Sticky mess. Oh, goodness. See, this is why you don't drink Dr. Pepper. I'm joking. How did this man, what? And run us through the scenario of what happened here, Lana. Did this like happen in a bag while traveling? Did this happen a little while back? Well, see, it always starts out with well. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. Found out paper cups from fast food places aren't good either, holding fluid for a long time and tend to leak after a few days. Yeah. Use your Mac as okay, it was a MacBook. It doesn't really matter. That's not a big loss. That thing would have it wouldn't have been working in a few years. It was a stinky MacBook, very old too, like that. Whoa! See, at least it was an old one. Okay, okay. You use your MacBook correctly, Alex. There's other people out here trying to, I don't know. Mac slander is crazy. MacBooks are terrible for a majority of things. Once you go to PC, you can't go back. At least you're honest. You can't. Abusing mine for over a decade. It won't make it a decade. If it does, though, it'd be. I don't know. I doubt it. I don't think a lot of computers can make it a decade without becoming extremely slow. It's been over 3 years and it still feels like it's new. Really? Really? I'm going for it. I've had my laptop. I think it's got to be coming up to like 6 years now. And I really don't want to replace it. But the thing has definitely slowed down in its life. Although I'm very happy with the 6 years making it 6 years with it. I just wanted to last a little longer. And I don't think it will. At this point, it may as well just be a desktop because I gotta leave the thing plugged in while using it. Ooh. This music is fire. I feel like I'm in a tavern. Isn't it? It's great. We got some good medieval lo-fi in here now. Honestly, that song is having a hard time being lo-fi still, I think. Like that's more of just a medieval song. I think I remember when I listened to it, I was like, I don't know about this one. It's a little upbeat. I was like, screw it. I'm gonna enjoy it. Hey, the drums are there. I heard the drums, the beat. Funny, I didn't even mean to, but most of these divots end up being at the same height. Oh, I love that. Coincidental. You know, I'm starting to think I'm gonna finish off this row of peaks here. I think it might be time to make another really large one. Did you place that snow? No. I hate every piece of it. It is what has just naturally come down. I hate it. It's because we're in a Windswept Hills biome at the moment. This mountain cuts through like, I don't know, 5 different biomes at least. Oh, thank you for the follow there, Schwaza? Schwaza. Yep. Good enough. Feel free to correct me. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate the follow, though. No, I did not place the snow. They've made it quite a distance. You like it? I don't. I don't at all, with the main reason that when I do get around to like texturing the mountain, I just know the snow is not going to be where I want snow. Like nowhere near to where I want snow to be. So I'm gonna have to get a whole bunch of like string or something to stop it from landing on the blocks that I eventually choose to be snow or not snow. But for now, I'm just letting it be. We'll eventually have snowy peaks. I can tell that's going to be a very tedious. Exactly. Glow lichen. That's a lot of glowing. String is just kind of invisible. We'll find ways around it. Carpet itself would be handy too. But yeah, that's why I don't like the snow. I think it looks, I mean, I don't think it looks great, but it's fine for now. Because it breaks up the gray, but I just know it's gonna get tedious. You know, one of these days I'm gonna be done placing stone. And, we won't have these great streams of just endless terraforming of the mountain. We'll have to start another mountain. I'm joking. Uh, that would be a little different. Then we'll have texturing streams. Endless texturing in areas that I want to get textured first. Need a mountain too? No. I've talked about it before. I don't think I'll ever do a build this size again. You never know, though. At least not something so centralized one idea. My world itself is a build. I just want to keep expanding onto it. So I guess you never know. He's watching me, you watch him. Those eyes are wide. That's funny. Waterworld, get your buckets ready. We do need to, like, fix up our ocean here. In this ocean, so then we'll have some water. We need to find a way to make it work with the void and all that. He's crazy, I swear. Oh, I think the funniest part about playing on the server I've been on for a little bit is how fast I threw together that dome build. It's already all built in on the server in survival. And I did it in like a 2-day span. 3 days if you count the island when we built that on stream. But like just the block placing, because it's the majority of what I need to do for this build is just block placing. Since I have millions of materials stored at this point. And we'll spend, I don't even know, like, I'll spend a day's stream just working on this. Usually that's about the increments I play anytime, is about, I don't know, 4 hours. I was able to get that dome together in, I guess, 3 days. Not even, it was like 2.5. It was getting late one night. I was like, I need to head to bed. You're so speedy. It took you only a couple of days for that build to appear. It just, I'm telling you, that's like the biggest thing I have felt in difference. It's a decent sized build. Like I think the platform the dome is on is like a 25. Can't think of it. Circumference is all the way around. Radius? No. It's not that big. Or it is. It's not that big compared to this, but it is a big build in its own. This mountain is just a series of pointy domes. Kinda. Although that was the first time I've ever actually really built a proper dome for a build. Maybe we'll hop on the server later tonight. Oh, it has not been an hour. It's been almost an hour, my goodness. You gotta spend more money on those loot boxes. I've bought them every day, Lana. We've gone through the starter theme is completely gone, and then it was a Terraria theme. Terraria theme is completely gone, and now there's a Lord of the Rings theme in there. You're missing out. I mean, never mind. Don't listen to me. You're missing out on the themes. But I'm pretty sure I have bought one or bought 2 loot boxes every day since that's still the limit. I also was giving out diamonds again. The diamond shop was back open. I gave out, I don't even know how many diamonds. 3 double chests of diamonds, which is 54 each time. Oh. I gave out a lot of diamonds. Like 162 diamonds. I needed cobblestone. And I've slowly been making Lige go crazy. With how fast I restock my shops. He keeps buying stuff, and every time he goes back, it's always restocked. It doesn't matter how much he buys, it's restocked. Elijah the richest. I got no idea how rich Lige is. But I got like a I don't know, stack of diamond blocks. Ish. Oh, I also made a replacement Lana on the server. It's you're hanging out on Hannah's dock that she made, and you're fishing. Still have not designed anything further though from a build on the server and the dome. I know what I want to do next. I just need to find the time to actually design a few things. I got a pretty strong idea of what I want to do for the bridges. Since a majority of the bridge is going to be just over a deep lake, like going out to the dome, the floating dome on the island. I'm thinking as I guess you would assume the structural support going down, the pillar that would be holding it up. Instead of just having it like dip all the way down into water, I'm thinking of making it just crumble apart as it's getting closer to the water, and maybe even have like a full section where it's like broken and then another float, and then the next section under is just floating there. A little fantasy like, very fantasy like. Thought that would be cool. I don't know what it'll look like just yet. Probably get like a little very broken as it gets close down to the water though. Mossy like. No, no, no more snow. Hate it. I hate it here. It's going everywhere. Endless snow. Isn't it great? And so the snow begins, yep. Slowly covering over what we've just started doing. You know, it never would rain in Minecraft if you slept every night. Got a little annoying to a certain point. You just keep sleeping and it would never rain, and if you liked using tridents, it was annoying, but I'm starting to think I want that back. I think I'm gonna stop at that point there and start working this way. And I think I know what I want to do here. We're gonna cut out a big section and hope for the best. Ah, the hilly plains biome looks great from here. The path way over there. This world's coming together, even when I don't work in it as much. Still working on it in here. I'm thinking we'll have this peak lead up into it, this peak lead up into it, have a pathway somewhat like how we got there, go up a little ways, another peak start right there. And then, I don't know, I got an idea. I'm gonna start something adventurous here. Something right like this. What? Please gift me a Snapchat Plus. I'm racing. No. I don't even know what you're talking about. I thought they were asking for a gift sub at first. Actually, at first I thought it was just the usual viewers. Oh, head to this link at cheapviewers.com. I thought that that's what it was at first, so this just almost got banned on the spot. I don't even know. This probably is. I have no idea if this is a scam. It feels like a real person thing. But what the heck is Snapchat Plus? I've used like Snapchat. I use it very, very little. Do you get like no ads? Does Snapchat have ads? The new AI bot? I don't know. I'd love to know if it's a new AI bot. How would you get ads? I don't understand. I'm real? Oh, you are real. Oh, perfect. Thank you for answering that. At least you're real. Bro, you bro me? The race? Oh, yeah, I understand that. They're not gonna win it. In this chat. Sounds like something an AI bot would say. Gotta go. We gotta squish them. Squish the bug. Every snap you get a Snapchat from sponsors. What? A Snapchat from sponsors? What? What? A lot of words. Every snap you get a Snapchat from sponsors. Every snap you get a Snapchat from sponsors. If you snap, add ads. Oh. Wouldn't that be... See, I could definitely see it. I'm very behind. You're all good. Well, is it, mellow? I'm assuming mellow. What are you yapping about? Whoa, calm down now. More of them. This is a different group of them. You know, you don't get Bad Omen anymore. I gotta say, I like that decision. There's things that it's like, I know it's meant to like give you Bad Omen. Before it would just give you the effect Bad Omen off the bat. Also, this is Bad Omen 5. I don't know if I like that. I wonder if it's different. But shucks. Nice. Man. I need a million things. I'm everywhere at the moment. This is an elderly people stream. We talk about ARP and the new Lawrence Welk record. I don't know about Snappy Chat. I don't really use Snapchat. The only reason I have it is what was it for? Oh goodness, it was for Hannah. Hannah was like, "You should download Snapchat." Because this was early on when we first met, and it was this apparently an easy way to communicate, which I was like, we have Discord. So I got a Snapchat account. I guess it's handy for like some of my closer friends that I've met online, just so you're not handing out your phone number. But I don't understand it. If you're looking for advice on life insurance, we got you. Oh, I don't know. They came to the wrong stream. I don't even know what to do with this. Oh, goodness. It's the first time I've flown up to the top of the mountain here from the inside. That is in his 70s, by the way. I am not, first of all. I'm not old. It's literally to have a race to see who can beg the most. I don't know. People do odd things nowadays. And I don't fully understand it. And again, I'm building a mountain in Minecraft. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Demon Kitten. How are you doing tonight? Ah! More cookies. Yep. Things are silly. Things are silly. You're good. Oh, that's good to hear. I'm glad. I'm all over the place recently. I don't know what's up. I shouldn't be streaming. My mind is everywhere else. You're good? I'm great. I think I'm losing it again. Hi Anna, how are you? Oh, thank you for the follow there, Dallas. How are you doing today? We're getting follows again. This is good. I want it to be known. It was because I somewhat pay attention to random things in stream. I like the stats of stuff. Thanks for the free stuff. Oh goodness, that's another follow. That guy Will, thank you for the follow as well. Now it worries me. Having two back-to-back follows worries me. And Gorgor with the resub of 8 whole months. My goodness, Gorgor, thank you for the resub. You know you don't have to. But now you don't got ads. And it's September, so you may as well. I'm assuming it's September. I think it says somewhere that it started. Just heard you say you finally getting followers again. I am. It was about a month and a half. I would get maybe a follow in one stream, and by the time I got back to my next stream, I will have lost that follow, or I would get 2 follows and lose 1 follow, and just I had a steady line for about a month and a half. It was a silly. I was so curious about why it would happen that way. I know I just wasn't streaming as much, so that played into it. But it was interesting. I'm everywhere. You may need a reboot. I think I do. I usually am a lot better at balancing multiple conversations. You laugh a lot. I'm currently draining an ocean monument with a 200 block radius, and I need a comfort streamer to keep my sanity with placing sand. I usually, it's a tough question. Streams have been everywhere recently. But I stream essentially not Monday, good gracious, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I think I need a break. I think I should stand up. I stream Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Usual start time of 5 p.m. Central. I've been kind of starting a little earlier here and there, if I'm able. But I do about 3 streams a week that are 3 to 4 hours. Why is medicine so expensive? It's a good question. Draining an ocean monument. What are you planning on doing with it? I'm assuming a guardian farm. Beyond that point, kind of build with it if you're doing a 200 block radius. I haven't drained an ocean monument in so long. Oh, you will. I see Will in your name. If that's all right? Feel free to correct me. I haven't drained one in so long. I used to love having a guardian farm as an XP farm. It was my favorite one for about a year and a half, and then some genius out there figured out the gold farm I now use, and I've been using that ever since. I used to love them. It's like it would be the first thing I built in a world. And I think the fastest I ever built a guardian farm, like fully drained and built one up, was in a weekend. I did it on a Saturday and Sunday. I completely drained it, and then I built it the next day. It Will's fine. Oh, sounds good there. And then coming back, I'm getting. I took a second there. I rebooted real quick. Going back to the previous conversation. Is it already September there, Gorgor? Did you get like a, I don't know what they're doing, some sort of % off? Guardian Farm, then more circle holes around them, and just TNT that to bedrock, then build Lord of the Rings Sauron on it. You, my friend, how did you stumble into this stream, Will? 25% off? Oh, good, good. So it has already started. Lovely. Thank you, Gorga. And thanks for the resub again. I love Lord of the Rings, though, Will. Customize it into an orc settlement. I love this. I love all of this that you have said about your build. I'm building this mountain to house the Dwarven Kingdom myself, inspired off of some of the architecture see in Lord of the Rings and that. I haven't done much building on the actual inside of the Dwarven Kingdom, but we got the entrance here that we kind of started. Some pieces of it. I want to finish the mountain before I really start working on the inside of it for the actual Dwarven Kingdom. But I love Lord of the Rings. I've read them a good amount of times now, and watched them far more. Need to play Shroomlights. You'll recognize this room if you've watched the movies. Heavily inspired, probably the most inspired room I've ever or most inspired room. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Most, I don't know. Anyway, this is the only room that I'll probably look the closest to anything you see in the movies. There we go. We got there. Got there in the end. Just scrolling through random streamers and search for someone with a calming voice, calming background music, and someone who actually seems kind instead of putting on an act. That's insane. Lord of the Rings is peak fantasy. I gotta agree with you. Are you having a stroke? Take your break. I'll take a break in a minute. Lana smells. Probably Cherry. No, I designed these pillars a long time ago, and we've been slowly building them in here. One of them takes like 45 minutes, just one pillar, 45 minutes of time to build up. We have a little over half the room now done, but I think it's almost they're perfect for how I imagine that pillared room in Moria. How long has your world been going for? Well over 3 years. I don't even know. We've stuck 123 days of playtime in this world. Take your break. At least that's what I'm seeing in chat. I'm having a hard time speaking and reading at the moment, D. Clark, and processing my thoughts. Did you ever pick up your... Yeah, I did. It's already all put away. Take a break and I'm subbing. You don't have to sub, my goodness. No, no, no. I mean, at least give it a little while longer. Although, I must say, if you were just looking for a calm stream, we usually have calmer streams. And our music is always the same playlist that's going on at the moment. We listen to lo-fi here. And I love Lord of the Rings. We were talking about it last stream that somehow the conversation always steers in a big circle right back to Lord of the Rings. It's calm unless I'm around. Where is it? That's a good question, Hannah. I don't know. Oh, it's next to the waffle maker. And hello, D. Clark. How are you? Sing Diggy Diggy Hole, and I'm suffering and giving a sub. I don't know. I'm not gonna sing. Dwarves are on top. They absolutely are. I'm a dwarf myself. Traitor to your kind. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing good as well, T. Clark. Anyway. But yeah, we got the mountain here that you saw that we've been working on and terraforming for. The mountain's been the main project for over 3 years. Got the custom hilly plains biome I'm working on here that'll slowly cover over all of this area. Ravine I got to terraform up. And then we got the medieval port city that I've started more recent. This is probably the most recent. Excuse me. No, no, no. Just mountain. It's funny. I come back to this now after seeing some other builds recently, and I have lots of ideas. It's like a whole Mount Everest to me. Well, it's over 1,000,000 stone at the moment that we've placed whilst working on it. A big hole in the middle. Okay, well, we are slowly covering over it, okay? We're getting there. Caldera's asked me, but yeah, at the moment. Anyway, back to play some stone. It's... I'm losing it. I swear, I'm always so well put together before stream. Everything's fine. Start streaming and chaos ensues. Dad, take a break. It's break time. It's been an hour. We'll take a break at the next in a half hour. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. It's fine. Just we'll just play some stone for a little while. You'll be surprised. A half an hour is only like 3 Minecraft days. No, not more snow. I just slept. Ah. Maybe you should move the range a few chunks in the other direction. Like, Mobile does suck for Twitch. I hate, yeah. It's fine. Pick the, yeah, just casually pick up the whole mountain and move it. No big deal, no big deal. Okay. To be fair, though, there was a moment today. Not today. I don't know when. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, last night. I was very tempted to move my entire moss farm to a different location on the server. Just because I wanted to build something else. I didn't. I decided against it because I thought that was silly. But I was very close to moving the entire contraption that probably took a good few hours to build. I don't want to talk about it, Lana. Oh, good night there, Demon Kitten. Have a fantastic rest of the stream. Oh, thank you there. You have a good night. I appreciate you being here as always. And you get some good rest. I know it's always late for you. Just a few hours, again, no big deal, right? It's nothing compared to the 2,000 some hours we put in this world. How many is it? It's in my title. Oh, almost 3,000. Minor compared to that. Currently collecting sand to make glass. My nether highway is being bombarded with gas, and I have said a lot of bad words because of it. Oh, I'm sorry, D. Clark. I hope you haven't died during all that bombardment, hopefully. Sand collection isn't that bad. I highly suggest mining sand with speed. Like the effect. I always set up speed 2 beacons. You can brew some potions. But I tested it recently. Within about 8 minutes, I can get a double chest of sand. With just speed 1. You already mine the block instantly, so you don't need haste. But if you set yourself up by moving faster, then you can mine the blocks faster. Essentially, since you're moving faster. And it depends on the desert, I guess. I did not, but it was a close few times. Oh, I bet. I'm not doing bad with my shovel. Has efficiency 4 on it. You only need efficiency 4, I think. And
7
chaos.
months is 2 plus 5, or 3 plus 4.
That it is. 7-month Prime resub. Thank you for that, Chaos. I really appreciate your Prime sub. How are you doing today? Man, there's been a few subs now. Y'all are too kind to me. You're my Prime friendo. I appreciate that. Although I thought I heard a rumor about them planning on removing Prime subs. I thought that would be silly. But I hope they don't. I use my Prime sub every month on a good old Lige, Eloquent Duck. Appreciate any Prime sub though. Might help them make money for once. Yeah, I know. Hydrate my dwarf. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate that. And that's fair, D-Clark. You know, you don't have to use speed. I'm definitely much more wanting everything to be very efficient whenever I'm playing Minecraft. Oh goodness, why is my sub sound all incorrect? That's so loud. And thank you for the gift sub there, Chaos to Will. My goodness, you're too kind. Guys. Why is my sub sound sub? How do I delete this? Aha. Alright, let's try it again. Aha, all better. Streamlabs had an update and it broke all of my alerts. We've been slowly fixing them. Big chaos for the gift sub out to Will. 2 gift subs in the channel. I appreciate it. May I just have my sub bad buy page open? Too bad, so sad. I guess you'll have to just give it a try next month. Or it'll still kind of new my server. I only have 1 beacon home. Use it to get out a trial rune I found. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Could always brew up some potions. That's what I used to do before beacons was actually make speed 2 potions like all the time. Or even just speed potions. Since you can make them last 8 minutes. Too kind there, Chaos. What the heck's the point of using the Prime sub if you're gifting one away? Fair enough. You're all too kind to me, you know that? I do make potions, but never made speed ones. Just sugar cane. Sugar. Gotta use it on someone. Fair enough. Well, I got a free sub, may as well give away the one I would have been buying. That's completely fair. Okay. Again. And Will giving out a gift sub to Steven. I know that name. I haven't seen him in my channel in a very long time. Figure out why the heck stupid sub sound. Common community. That was don't. It should have been default. Hey now. It's a paying it forward sub. So that's community. We're just. Can I just. There we go. I just deleted them all. And Anakin Sky Edits. Hello there. Welcome on in. If I wanted to buy a tier 2 sub, you could still do a tier 2 sub if you wanted. You won't get anything special apart from extra points in my channel. I don't want people to have an incentive to buy a better tier sub. Unless Twitch already had a better tier sub reason. Ah, it worked. And Chaos. What? Stop spreading the love. I spread it to other streamers. Y'all are too nice. Gifting a sub to Anakin Scott, who just popped on in. Had to test it. Okay, fair enough. Oh, thanks. Yeah, people are far too kind. Thank you, Chaos. I appreciate it. I give. Alright, now we know it's working. What if I give more? First time I get a sub before following? Well, now you gotta follow. I'm joking, you don't have to. You got a big vision here. And a follow. Thank you there, Anakin. I appreciate it. Want to start a war? No war, actually. Will you give more? No, goodness gracious. A follow as well. I appreciate the follow. Thad, do you like pumpkin cookies? I usually like things that are like pumpkin flavored in that. I'm trying to think if I've ever actually had a pumpkin flavored cookie though. I've had pumpkin pie, I've had like pumpkin cake, and Lana out here just throwing away money. Hi Lana. Why? Giving out 10 gifted subs. Oh my goodness. I think I broke my alerts though. It only showed one person. It showed. Okay, no, it's going through all of them. Perfect. There's a lot of amazing people as well. I gotta read through these 10 gift subs going out to Chrono Cross TV. Pandora's Vox. I haven't seen them in a little bit. I hope they pop on in. Princess Thad. King Kalua. Bun Bun. Maywin. Breath of the Wild. Maywin. Demon Kitten. Oh, they just went to bed. Seamus. Alex's mobile account got a gift sub. And Thadbot. It's been a while since my bot account's got any gift subs. And you've all started a hype train, which is already on level 4 because of you guys gifting far too much. Choo choo. Like that not got one. What? Thadbot got one? Yeah, Thadbot got one, and Princess Thad. We gotta keep the bot subbed. Hype train? No. T Clark. Thanks for the 100 bits. This is the end of a month. It's It's gonna skew all the results and the data. I'm joking, I don't mind. What is up with you guys today? Now I gotta get, no, I don't get ads on this account. Isn't it great? Go out with a bang, I guess? I guess. You know what? There's the bits.
Hype train?
No, no hype train. Don't look at the big purple bar with the percentage at the top of your chat screen because it's gonna steal your money. Don't do
Happy
it.
birthday, Thad.
It's not my birthday. It's very far away from my birthday at this point in time. It's not my
I
birthday.
can't hear you right now, but always down for some hype.
No. Thanks for the bits, Oscar and Gorgor. Oh, look at where you guys have started. Thank you, everyone. What's this? What's going on here? Well then. Wait. What did you do, Lana? It doesn't look like that for me. It shows that Chaos is in the second slot. Croc Fund.
Croc Fund hype.
No, I don't like Crocs. And Will, my goodness, gifting out a sub to Pug, another lovely person of the community. I appreciate that. At least I know all my alerts are working now. Now, don't know which one else will break next. Been here less than an hour, gifted 2 subs, you know? It's just, it's that type of Friday, I guess. I have spending problems. I yell at people that spend too much here. Oscar went live. Oscar, what are you doing here? Yeah, I gotta go for a bit. Hopefully I'll make it back soon. All good there, Alex. You enjoy. I appreciate you being here as always. Let's get a lovely shout out for you. If you guys enjoy any of the lovely lo-fi we listen to, go check out Alex. He's an amazing lo-fi artist. We got all of his songs in our playlist. Yeah, Stream Farm, right? And Kahlua, I appreciate you thanking whoever gifted you a sub. I think it was Lana. Always got my fellow Pokemon addicts. I was told I'd be yelled at.
I was told I'd be yelled at.
You will be. The perfect hype train's gone. Now you guys don't have such an incentive. Ooh, a new emote. Salt. A touch of salt. That's a good emote. Thanks for the 250 bits. Ending the hype train. Now we're done. No more. No more spending money on me tonight. Speaking of, I grabbed a cozy Flareon plush after it restocked. Is that a Pokemon? The tragedy of spending money on that. It's an addiction. It is that, yes? Okay, just asking. No question. Alright, no more spending money tonight, but I'm getting my wage tomorrow, so I guess a new day, new rules. Nope, not streaming tomorrow. I'll be back next week on Tuesday. Sorry, lad. You don't have to say sorry. None of you should ever have any sort of... None of you need to spend any money on me, first of all. You shouldn't have the want to. Welcome to. I'll yell at you, most likely. I appreciate it nonetheless. Y'all are just too generous. Generous. Mess.
This is advance for next Gen Con.
Oh, I see. It is. Probably. Sorry for saying sorry for subbing. Can I refund? No. Sadly, no refunds. Twitch don't like that. Did you know you can still give bits even though you're not streaming? No, that has to be false, D. Clark. I did know that. Has to be false. Thanks for 100 bits. Kalua, why? There's no more hype train. There's no reason to. The more you tell us not to give subs, the more we want to. No, save it, please. Spend it elsewhere. It is a fact. I've done it before. As have I. Oh, goodness. You know, I've thought of I've had a few ideas roaming around with the Twitch leaderboard. I have mine, like the sub and bit one. I feel like it'd be fun to like write down whoever's top 3. I've been wanting to do that idea for a long time. So I have it reset every month. So most people do, I think. I thought it would be fun to like write it down. What I want to do. I have a Minecraft question now. What does one do with 4 double chests of eggs? You keep them and turn them into wither roses. Throw them at people. That works too. You throw all of the eggs in one of your friends' base. I've done that, Chaos. Filling someone's house with chickens? Oh, okay. Shucks. Alright, on to the last idea. Turn them into wither roses. If you're on Java, anyway. Or you set up an experiment where if the person passes by, they just hear eggs being thrown. This is a great idea. I gotta write these down. Experiments? Oh, you guys don't know this yet. I just started it because I got bored one night on the server. And I was just sitting in my base thinking. And I had this silly idea cross my mind. I was like, what if I start doing experiments on my friends that are playing with me? So I started doing some. And it's been very fun. The first experiment was found out quite fast by Hannah, and since we were all in a VC, the rest of the data got skewed. But I'll show you later tonight the data I uncovered. But Hannah was the only person that got like kind of affected by it the most. Lana got a little affected. And then Laura didn't even have her sounds on, so it didn't affect her at all. I think the experiment is still in her house. Or you say, yeah, it's an idea, Lana. I don't know how to do that. I'm still new. I'm still new to Java still. It essentially goes like this, D. Clark. You can kill the wither in the end, like really easy, like by trapping it under the portal to get home, or the gateway to get home. From the end, you can trap the wither under there and just easily kill it. But if you spawn in a whole bunch bunch of chickens first before you spawn the wither and splash them with poison to get them down to half a heart. And then when you spawn in the wither, it does that like first blast of damage and it kills all the chickens around it, turning them into wither roses. Well, I didn't know what shape this peak was going to take. I'm thinking of having a big peak come out. This will be an entire peak. Oh, sweet, thanks. Yeah, you splash them with poison until they're down to the half a heart. They'll stop taking damage. You'll know when. One thing I do gotta warn you when you're setting up the chickens. Shucks, I didn't resume this. When you're setting up the chickens, make sure they can't escape and you have a way to get out. Because if you're too close to when you spawn the wither in, you're dead. This is the moment Thad's secret lab starts. Thad the mad scientist. I like it. I'll share the one experiment. I can't share the experiments I have in store for the ones that I'm doing on my friends because they listen to my stream. But I'll share the one that I've already done and the data I collected. it's quite interesting. Okay, taking notes. Yeah. And usually what I'll do, D. Clark, because I usually throw like a lot of eggs, like a double chest or so is a good amount of eggs you'll want to throw. I think I usually do about that amount or 2 double chests because I just do it in shulkers. I'll set up like a little dispenser to throw them automatically for me. If you need a lot of wither roses. But like, for example here, I think I still have loads of eggs stored up from when I was gathering wither roses for my future wither skeleton farm that still has not been made. Here we go. I got so many shulkers of eggs from the temporary chicken farm I had set up, or egg farm, I guess. Oh my goodness. That peak is gonna be amazing! Oh, that's gonna cover a huge area. Heading to the end now. If you see a message with a bunch of characters, things did not go well. As long as you know your wither killer, like it can't escape, then you're good. Like you've done it before. It's pretty straightforward. I'm so glad the chickens don't attack you like they do in Zelda games. The chickens attack you. I'd be so happy if chickens were as savage as Zelda chickens. Oh goodness. Would you sick them on other people? Oh, you could have a chicken army. Have killed a wither twice now. Okay, just making sure. Well, time to get started. Actually, well, yeah, we'll just get started. My break is about to happen. It's already been the half hour. Can you believe it? This is gonna be a great peak. Where does it overshadow? Oh, right over the... Oh, oh it's gonna look cool. It might be our highest one after this point. Once we get it built up. Probably not. I don't know how high this will rise. I think our highest peak at the moment is on like 240. And it's believe it's, yeah, it's that guy right there. Behind the beacon light. Ah, and there's my break. Perfect timing. As always. Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick break here. This is a good time for anyone else to take a break alongside with me. You know, stand up, grab a drink of water, grab something to eat if you haven't yet tonight. Otherwise, I'll be back in a little bit. Alrighty, I'm back. Oh, and Demon Kitten, thank you for sending a thanks to Lana. And you should be asleep. Hello, Pandora's box. Hello, are you? Hello, how are you? That's what I was trying to say. It made sense. It's good to see I've been gifted a sub. There was too many gifted subs handed out just a little while earlier. And that you did get a gift sub. I believe it was probably by Lana. I'm chilling. How are you doing? I'm doing good. It's great to see you once more. What have you been up to recently? I don't ever see anyone use the actual that emotes. It was my first emote, and it was just I don't know. It's the only thing I could think of at the time. And then nowadays, when I first got started, there weren't as many emote slots, but I still had far too many for myself to use. And now they've given streamers endless amounts of emote slots. It's crazy. And I simply just don't have the time to like go back and forth with an artist at the moment. Whereas that's you see it's obviously it's a mountain Pandora. Pandora's box. What the heck? Work, 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 and more work. What the heck? Make some time for some fun, my goodness. Take a week off. Or a day. Take a Friday off, even. Fair enough, though. I hope it's been going well, though, all the work. And Skulls, hello, hello, how are you? My internet sucks right now, but I wanted to say hi. Appreciate you popping on in. It's always great seeing you. And no worries if you gotta pop on out right away. Stream's buffering and all that. Funnily enough, I just got back to work after taking a week off. Did you now? Oh, come on, you had to have done something interesting on the week off. I'm at work right now? What the heck? Don't get in trouble just for clicking on in a Thad stream. Not worth it. Almost caught up on sleep. Fair enough. But it was a nice, relaxing week then. The funny thing, I've always noticed, whenever you have like a good few days off, you never know what the heck to do if you don't already have plans. And by the end of it is when you get all the motivation to start doing things. And then you gotta go back into your life and never get the time to actually do the things that you just thought of. And that it does explain the internet issues. I got cut off by an ad. Oh, dang ads. Pesky things. Oh, for sure. I had no idea what to do with myself after the first 2 days. Then right at the end of all your time off is when you figure out what the heck you want to do. I just usually find myself playing Minecraft. And D Clark, my goodness, what did I say? I said no more this month, but to Skulls, I'll let this one slide. Skulls is an amazing person to gift a sub to. So thank you for the gift sub. Skulls definitely deserves it. I got a new job. I just gotta finish out here. Oh, lovely. Oh, I hope the new job goes a bit better. No worries. Thad was fully admitted it's his fault and honored that it is indeed a mountain. No, no, that's not true. Don't listen to Pandora. It's lies, falsehood, uh, all sorts of that thing. Oh, look at you with your fancy little, what is that, 50 sub badge. Too many. Balance as well with your VIP badge you got there. Oh, drats, foiled again. Retirement home with the COVID outbreak, so I'm not sure. Oh no. Maybe you, I don't know. That doesn't sound fun. Now it's showing D. Clark as all top 3 gifters. I love Twitch bugs. I think it's just a you thing. It's something with how you are connected to mobile Twitch. That's funny though. Although I don't even see D. Clark up there. Oh, that's I see. Now I see D. Clark. I am not though. 2 nether stars. Whoop, whoop. There you go. That's 2 more beacons. Yeah, and I get to serve food to them. Well, I hope you have fun with it. I guess. Doesn't sound like something I'd want to do. Anywho, I must away, go away, my good fellows, and thanks again, Lana, for the gift subs. Oh, sounds good there, Pandora's Box. You enjoy your lurk. I appreciate you popping on in, as always. Hope to see you again soon. It's always good having you around. Plus, you got a month of ad-free viewing. $2 more than I'm making, so I'm not to complain. That's fair. And 18 wither roses. I was reserved in throwing eggs. Now I need to set up an auto egg and potion throwing mechanism. Exactly. Usually I throw the potions by hand. Oh. Ooh, this is a good thing to do. Place the soul sand down ahead of before you start throwing in loads of chickens. Because if you have loads of chickens in there, you might find it hard to place soul sand down on the ground. I gotta go see ya, everyone. Take care of themselves. Sounds good there, Skulls. You enjoy. I appreciate you popping on in as well. You have a good rest of your day there. Yes, first time was difficult. Second time much better. Those little chickens were everywhere. They're pesky. You'll get the hang of it though. Now you got the idea anyway. There's times where if I'm just gonna kill a whole bunch of withers, sometimes I don't even bother with splashing them with poison. And then I realized if there's loads of them, then you can't place the soul sand, and you're sitting there with like seeds in one hand trying to place soul sand while they're all close to you. The messy business there. Making wither roses. Sometimes forget that most people that play Minecraft don't already know so many things. Pointed out to me when I was watching Felicia try to learn how to fly with an elytra and just general looking at the game. She finally was able to hop on the server one night and she got a loot box. She got 2 loot boxes essentially. She learned how to fly, went and mined some diamonds with Lige, and then got 2 loot boxes, and that was it. God, please tell me she didn't die. She did not die. Lige took very good care of her. And she knows how to fly with an elytra. Not well. Terrible, in fact, but, you know, it's besides the point. I don't do too bad, but I only started on Java recently, so there are things that I can do there that I couldn't in Bedrock. Watch a lot of YouTube to see how to do things. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. I've learned a lot by just watching others play the game. And nowadays, when I watch others play the game, I usually know more than them. Every once in a while, though, I learn a new thing. Usually, it comes with a new item. Lana, it will be a whole new server when you are able to get on next. This is when, like, Lara was gone for 2 weeks, Lana. You're going to be coming back to something different. My base is going to be done. Joking. Kind of. I don't actually know when you're going to be able to actually log back on. I opened a potion. Hannah did open up a potion shop. There's starter kits. They're a really nice starter kit, too. I get my car on the 2nd. It's going to be in the future. Hannah has a potion shop. I have a pop-up stand that is selling terracotta and cobbled deep slate. I got an endless supply of diamonds. Lara did build a really cool looking prismarine shop. She put too much time into it. The thing looks amazing. Is that the cobbled deep slate we mined for you? No, all that got used, Lana. I just, I ended up getting a lot, so I thought if anyone needed it, I would hand some out. There was a rumor in chat that Thad's shop were a scam. They 100% are. They are not. My shops are not a scam. I sell everything way cheaper than I have ever sold stuff on any server. Fortunately, I had to purchase many a stack of sand from this man. Did you? This is great. Sand has been my best seller, and it's always stocked. I haven't checked the stat on that server yet, but I've been curious how much sand I've actually mined for people. Oh, the world is turned into plastic on the server as well, Lana. There is an entire glass river. You won't even recognize it when you're flying past it. Did some shoreline lake terraforming. I thought you added sand there. It looked different. So what I'm hearing is that there needs to be another sand shop as competition. Competition. No, no competition needed. If you start up a sand shop in competition, I will simply buy all of your stock and resell it at an up price. You didn't ask for a discount. Don't try to go in competition with me. I'll simply buy you out. Easy diamonds for you, Lana. Well, only if you are in actual competition. It'd be great for me, too. I sell it at an up price, then I'm not even mining sand anymore. I just have someone else mining it for me. Gonna save me so much time. That is a sand broker. It's gonna be like Dune. I sell my sand at the moment. 1 diamond for 3 stacks of sand. That's a pretty good price for sand. You get 27 27 stacks of sand for just a diamond block. That's an entire chest. 2 diamond blocks, you get a double chest. It's a hard price to beat. No, 1 diamond for 3 stacks. So 1 diamond block would be a chest of it, 27 stacks. With that, I found out they're not doing a whole breakfast thing tomorrow, so we need to feed ourselves. What kind of family do you got? This is a disappointment. I'm disappointed. That's fine. Sounds good. Losers. Okay, Matthew. Really? No breakfast? Cut up with a pineapple, though? Is it good? Ah, perfect. I don't think I'm gonna finish this peak before the end, before I end stream. You're doing a nap? Hello, Selena. How are you doing? Welcome on in. How's your day been? You still have Fridays off? Sounds good, Hannah. It's been good hanging out with a friend, but in a lot of pain today. You're in a... Oh no, I'm so sorry. How are you all today? I'm doing good. Oh, I'm sorry you're still in pain. I'm assuming it's still to do with your back and that. We're just doing some terraforming, as you can see. Your arms and hand hurt and are numb. Sorry to hear that. Well, how was your week of teaching, though? It was good? Oh, that's good to hear. I'm glad. What's this, your second week? Classroom is finally set up? Well, that's good. I raised money to buy ukuleles. I know the word. Moving on. Fourth week, my goodness. It'll be done before you know it. Yeah, in the first week of June. Do you guys have like a long Christmas off? I mentioned how gas are annoying. Just wanted to make sure. You know, I don't know if you have D Clark. I think you gotta let it out. No, we are a 4-day week. Oh, it's 4-day week. Yes, that makes sense. Fair enough then. I would have gotten there eventually. I'm sure. Nah, that makes sense. I know it's weird. It's not that weird. It makes sense. I would prefer 4 days a week. Helps the mental health of the teachers. Oh, I bet, and the students. Prevents burnout. I'm glad you had a good week, though. Your classroom's all set up. Man, things are going good. It's only 4 weeks in. Anyway, my hands are starting to hurt from holding my phone. I'll be lurking. Sounds good there, Selena. I appreciate the lurking. Popping on in. Send you pictures of my classroom. I think I've seen them on your story. It's perfect finally. Oh, I'm glad. It looks like an amazing room compared to last year. I thought your room last year was small, even just by picture point. Get some good wrestling. Yeah. You know, D. Clark, I think after whatever you're working on now in your world, I think you should need to just, for your own mental sake, make a ghast farm. And just take it out, take the anger out. No. Yeah, you'll just somehow get angry, even more angry and frustrated with gas. It'll end up killing you. Gas farms can be dangerous. Can be. With the Skelly farm is what I want. They look way complicated builds, so I need to study that a bit more. I know there's an easier one out there now that involves portals and just being high up. Like you'll build it above, you'll build a portion of it above the nether roof, and then it just uses a lot of portals. I don't know the main mechanics of it. I've only ever seen it. And it works a little weird on servers if there's other people on the server. It probably gets explained in the video. Any farm that uses portals works a little bit weirder when it's on a server. But I know there's a few easier ones. Easier in the sense it's not a large build for a Wither Skeleton farm. I myself still want to do a huge perimeter in the Nether just because I think they're cool. And I have a few ideas for it. Saw a lot of videos on YouTube, so I have to watch several and see what I feel like I can get built and not die. I'm up to 133 levels now, and I don't want to lose them. You gotta get yourself a really good XP farm then. Oh, that gold farm I have is what got me to 133. Oh, the gold farm I use. Or one similar anyway. It's a good gold farm. It's quite simple, D. Clark. You just simply don't die and you'll be fine. That's what I do. I got this one from YouTuber Waddles. His farms are definitely they're good, and they're a little bit easier, but they don't always work as fast. Oh my god, never thought of that. They're usually like very simple farms, but they're good if you don't want anything completely overpowered. Then again, I don't know which one you're looking at. I just know a few of his. I've seen them before. No, you should try it out, Deke. Like, give it a shot, see how it goes. The not dying thing works great for me. Don't need to too complicated, and it's just me on the server for now. The other guys is it not very much now? Oh, that's too bad. That's fair then. Well, think of it. Look at me. It's don't ever take me as the example of a normal Minecraft player. That's what I've learned. I use an absolute absurd amount of beacons, and most things I do are just uh, it's not what a normal Minecraft player does. Give it 13 years. Then you might just, finally crack and do something crazy. Though, probably only ever took that long because doing a build like this so long ago would have been not even imaginable. Didn't have enchanted tools, no beacons. Diamonds were rare. I essentially paid for a server so he could play, and then he stopped playing. That's okay. Java is where it's at. And sometimes it's fun starting up anew. What's normal though? I mean, is anyone or anything normal anymore? Normal's boring, if so. I've spent money on worse things. Like me. Joking. It's true though. Minecraft servers isn't the worst thing to spend money on. Said worse. You are not worse. Fine. I won't argue. How's this peak looking? Ooh, it's coming along. I also lost a shulker. I think it was empty though. Oh no, it's the worst. You know you had a shulker, but and then you lose. Or it's even worse. For example, my ender chest here. If I lose one of these shulker boxes, there's a high chance I won't know which one I will have lost until I finally need the item that was in it. And I'm like, where did that go? Oh. That's what I was losing. That's what I lost. Or I lose one of my 6 items right here. Oftentimes it's not even lose. I just like place my bed down in a spot that I thought would be nice, and then forgot I had placed it. And I'm like, what am I missing? Yeah, it's right in front of me. Yeah, I color code the ones I have things in. If I'm just moving stuff like glass, it's standard color. Yeah, same here. All my stuff is usually standard color. It would just take too much time to dye everything if it's some of my mass materials. I know Donk dyes all of his. Stone is gray, dirt is brown, sand yellow. His mass materials ones, and it's just crazy amount of organizing there. My thought process is, if I start doing that, then when I go back to reuse them, what if it's not going to be a stone shulker next time? I think he even names his. He goes all out on the organizing. But then I guess you just reuse it for that specific purpose the next time. Eventually you make enough of them and have like a chest for the empty ones that you can reuse, and then you're good. I do have a thing, gunpowder is black, sugarcane is green, etc. You have a gunpowder and sugarcane one. Interesting. I just have a single rockets one. I don't often find myself away from either my gunpowder or sugarcane farm usually, so I never see the reason to have an excess of them. Of that point, I just have a shulker box full of rockets, and I find I don't burn through it all that fast as much as I once did. At least not in my world here. On servers, I felt like I always went through them a lot faster, rockets. I think it was because I was always going and visiting people. Not no more, I guess. Most of the time, I'm at my mountain. I don't know. I have a red one for rockets too. Huh. Here. Let's compare. I got my valuable one as cyan. It used to be light blue. That's changed. Then I got a miscellaneous amount of tools. This shulker box could probably get retired at this point. I probably don't need it. Or there's some that can be combined. The miscellaneous tools, just extra picks. My fortune picks, a few extra shovels. I think my fortune axe. A milk bucket, because you never know. Water bucket, because you never know. Flint and steel shears, my other trident. A brush, some leads, obsidian. And my armor stand book. My rockets one is white. Because I used to have a redstone box and a TNT box at one point, and those were both red, so having a rocket box being red just didn't make sense. So I made it white. My main food, if I didn't eat cookies all the time, is yellow for golden carrots. I have an elytra box. That is one thing I do have. I do burn through elytras because I do a lot of gliding. I'm usually already so high up. That one's fun. That's a newer one I added. Pickaxe and shovel box, both black because of netherite. Orange for shroomlight. A cookie one being brown, which I think Deadeye gave me this box actually, back when I was on a server. Because we've had that redemption for that long. Redstone box, red. Beacon box and conduit. Being black. I think it was just because I didn't have black shulker boxes at the time. I could probably reorganize this stuff. This is like a, I don't know, an any box. Anything that I might need that is a little more complicated. And my carrots are in yellow. I keep my elytra with my extra tools. Oh, fair enough. I've done a lot of end busting in this world. And I don't I think I've gone through this elytra box. I've taken a screenshot each time I have had all of the elytras in this box like broken. And I think I've gone through it 3 times, and this is going on my 4th one. About 1 time a year I go through a shulker box of elytras. Or a little over. Not attempted an ocean monument yet. Not in a hurry for it either. Fair enough. But I think this box has my Frostwalker boots, an extra bow, my sharpness sword, more obsidian for portal stuff, stonecutters, furnace, anvil, uh, smithing table. That probably doesn't need to be in there anymore since I need the templates. Scaffolding. Another water bucket for infinite water source at this point. My shulker boxes could probably be redone. I still have my TNT box. That's funny. You have way more stuff than I do. This world is not quite 2 months old yet. Oh, that is fair. This is just the stuff that I find most needing. I still have a gunpowder box. Or yeah, a TNT box. That's funny. A shulker shell. Shulker. That's how often I make them. I think I've gone through 2 or 3 of these. My sponge one, because I'm always draining water. My wood one, which I need to refill. And then just a normal stone one. I find I use stone as just my placement block a lot of the time. So I always like having stone. And then a few extra shulkers just on the go, and I'm always using chests. So it's the only, I think chests is, funny enough, the only item I have in my ender chest that will not be in a shulker box that I'm always using. That's, oh my goodness. I looked at my stat on the server about how many chests I made on there. I'm curious about how many we've made here. We've made 7,523 chests. That's crazy. Mm. Oh, I saw it. I was looking for the shulker boxes. Right there. And 3,000 of those chests, 3,600 of them, turned into shulker boxes. These stats are a little, getting up there nowadays. Some of that I keep in my toolbox. That is my inventory all time. Yeah. See, I used to have what you're calling as your toolbox, and it's this light blue one. It's light blue because everything used to be diamond tools. And this was my tool chest. I would have that like miscellaneous tools. Anyway, everyone has a different ender chest, and I think that's fine. Mine is orange, my favorite color. Oh, fair enough. See, my valuable box is cyan, and I an interesting favorite color. I don't hear too many people say orange. That's cool. Since you were a kid, really? Oh, that's cool. I love that then. Yeah, know everyone's ender chest is different, everyone's hotbar is different. What people do for enchants are often different. I highly suggest for anyone that does enjoy playing Minecraft and usually isn't doing a lot of PvP against players, try out a smite sword. Give it a try. I find it to be the best one to have when you're not PvPing people. Unless you're end busting. If you're end busting or spending a lot of time in the nether, and I only mean if you're not in another fortress, because if you're trying to get wither skulls in another fortress, then do smite. Otherwise, like when I'm digging my perimeter in the nether, I like to have my sharpness sword for the hoglins. But smite sword's great. Still trying to get people on your side, huh? It doesn't take much convincing, Lana, once people try out the smite sword. All I do is say, give it a shot. And usually they end up being like, man, this is kind of nice, you know? I one-shot zombies. I one-shot skeletons. I kill the wither faster. I one-shot wither skeletons. If it's a netherite sword. I think everyone that has actually tried out the smite sword has actually stuck with it afterwards. I know Lige now uses a smite sword, Hannah now uses a smite sword, and she was a big sharpness fan. It's hard to change Hannah's mind. Gotta try it out, Lana. It's worth it. Funny enough, though, there's been a few times here where I've been wanting to try a different way of playing Minecraft with my hotbar. I've been thinking about retiring the sword. If I'm in my world and not doing anything that I need a sword for. Like if I'm just working on my build here, I don't know. I rarely use my sword. I have sharpness on my axe. And most of the time, if I am killing anything, it's just with my bow. I need a new sword. Now that I have these levels, I might work on another one. I think you should try out a smite sword. I usually have both sharpness and smite, though. The long, if you're in a world long term. Well, when I'm running around the nether, I use it a lot. Also, I'm a sharpshooter with my bow, so that's my go-to most of the time. Exactly. And if that's your go-to, like I mean, what do you use? I mean, you can't, smite doesn't work on creepers, but most of the time when you're killing a creeper, you're using your bow anyway. So that one doesn't matter. So remove that item out of the list, that mob out of the list of ones that you kill with your sword. Then the only other mob that you really run into is spiders. So if spiders are the only mob compared to the skeletons, zombies, uh, wither skeleton, I feel like those are some of my top ones I run into. Might as well use a smite sword. All up to you at the end of the day. Oh, I'm mending on it, but Infinity, so my bow is about 60% gone already and too expensive to repair. Oh, it says too expensive. I hate that. They need to remove that from the game. I will decide when my repair is too expensive. I think I've gone through either 4 to 5 bows in this world now, D. Clark. I love using a bow. I have Infinity as well. I've done it. I've tried out both Infinity and Mending. I tried out Mending on a server once. I didn't like it. I went through arrows too fast. I usually would hold 2 stacks of arrows in my inventory at the time. And then I would have like a whole bunch of them in a shulker box. It just simply didn't make sense. Switch back over to Infinity. I agree. They don't know me if they something is too expensive. Exactly. Don't tell me what's too expensive. That was some broken English that I just typed. Do your best. I figured it out. We're on the same wavelength. It's alright. Oh goodness, I've placed a lot of stone. I've already placed 4 shulkers of stone here today. We're going fast, I didn't even realize. I told we were back in stone placing mode. Last few streams that we've been in the solar world is that's all I've done. I've been feeling it again. I'm going to try and get this peak done before end of stream. I don't know if I will. We might. And it's 7 o'clock now, so the bot always breaks at 7. Never wants to tell me it's break time. I am going to take a quick break here. I need to stand up. It's just good enough stopping point. Yeah, we're almost done with it. Kinda. Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick break here. It's a good time for anyone else to take a break alongside with me. You know, stand up, grab a drink of water if you haven't recently. Good excuse to do so. Grab something to eat if you haven't. Otherwise, I'll be back in a little bit. Alrighty, I'm back. Hi, Lana. Hi, T Clark. Did you guys take your breaks? Did you at least drink some sort of liquid of water, hopefully? And back to Stone Blazing. Hi. Once I finish this peak, or if I get to the point where I was thinking of ending stream, then I'll be all done. But I think I'll finish before. Yep, did all the things, did you? Good. It's good to stand up every hour or so. Kind of wakes you up. I find it helps make it not so painful sitting down in my chair. I've noticed if I ever am sitting in my chair here for too long, I just get uncomfy. If I stand up every hour or so, even just for a little bit, it feels nice. Yep, water bath and pills. Perfect. I truly don't know if you guys actually take breaks. I know some of you guys do. And then every once in a while, I'll have like everyone take a good long break to go and make dinner or something when I go to break, and then I come back and nobody's here. Well, previous to the break, we were having a good conversation, chat was going, and then nobody was there when I got back. And fun story, I found out today that my neighbor's house across from me is a drug house. The owner is in the hospital and someone is living in it. Oh goodness. That's a fun thing to learn about, I guess. Not really. I don't know why I thought you just kind of lived in the middle of nowhere, D. Clark. You know, had a uh, good plot of land in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, 3 sheriff cars out there today. So much fun. Exciting. The building across from me and Hannah is a fire department, so I don't expect anything too crazy to go on. Although we see flashing lights all the time. Right, little neighborhood. This guy just lets all the kids live in his house. Lets all kinds, not kids. Good gracious. Oh, what can you do? The undesirables way. Oh goodness. You know, now I'm thinking since Lana's moving here, you said I'm so confused. You know, you're gonna need to correct me here, Lana, if that's all right. But you said you'd be living across from a Quick Trip. But didn't you also say you weren't be able to get into your place? Like, do you have an apartment or someplace that you know you're gonna be at for, I don't know, X amount of time for a while, hopefully, so you're not moving all the time? 'Cause I thought you also said you were like, we're gonna stay in another place for like a month. Mm. The excitements of moving to a new place. Even better when it's halfway across the country. I was messing with Astarion, so I heard half of that, but I'll be staying at Airbnb for a month. So you're there for a month. All right, that's correct. I heard that correctly when you had told me that. And then do you have like an apartment or some sort all planned out that you'll be moving into right away? D. Clark, I much preferred it when my mind of your home was in the middle of nowhere and you just had this nice yard that birds would hang out in. I think I'm just going to keep that image. More in the middle of nowhere. I feel like it just suits you. I secured an apartment, but they made a mistake and it won't be available until October. Okay. I imagine D. Clark is a ranchman, right? Mm. 15 acres, my house right in the middle, just one dirt road in, and that's it. Yeah, see, that's exactly that's perfect. Hello there, Blazes. Welcome on in. How are you doing? That's what I would love. One day, maybe. I'm tired. Work week is catching up. Well, good thing it's the end of the week, though, right? Finally, Friday. Hopefully, a relaxing weekend. Three-day weekend as well? Oh, yes, that it is. Labor Day. Thank you for reminding me. I knew it was. I would have remembered just off the top of my head. I didn't, apparently. It's exciting, right? Everybody has a nice little long weekend. Only thing planned is a haircut Sunday, which we'll see if it happens. Sounds like a nice relaxing weekend then. 3-day weekend is going to be great. I'm not doing much of anything. Yeah, we got plans for the weekend. So I'm hoping for a nice relaxing Monday. I don't want a haircut or to leave the house anymore. That's fair. That's completely fair. I don't blame you one bit. I usually have Hannah do my haircut, and even then I don't want to. Even then I don't want a haircut. Hoping to get to a local farm stand and get some fresh fruit, peanut butter, maybe some soft pretzels they make. Oh my, what? All right, I'm back to thinking D. Clark lives on a large land in the middle of nowhere, and he can just drive down the road, and there's his local farmer he knows. I don't know what's his name. I don't know. It's Bob. Bob the farmer. He sees every couple weeks to get his fresh stuff. This place is awesome, right? Hannah does your haircuts? That she does. My haircut is quite simple, but like literally it's just a I have long hair. Goes down to I usually have it right around my shoulder length. Right down to my shoulders. Like Aragorn. I'm literally just walking Aragorn. I'm joking. But that's what my hair does look like. It is just in lighter color. My hair is not that dark. It's more just brown. But that's how long it is. Old gray. My hair in gray. It's very gray. Lana. You can't just be lying out here. Shoulder length would be 7 inches longer than I'd want. Yeah, that's fair. I've had long hair for a while now. I don't even know how long. 6 years? No, not 6 years. 4 years? 4 or 5 years? Maybe it is 6. Anyway. So whenever she cuts my hair, it's literally just, it's pretty straightforward. Just trimming and doing a slight, like, slant on the sides. Lana, the truth needs to be known. That takes a lot of products to keep looking good, though. I got used to it. I, yeah. I don't do anything too crazy. I do more than Hannah does with her hair. But her hair is boring and just straight, and it doesn't have the curls like mine does, or the waves more of. I am. Well, I do simple shampoo conditioner, and then I throw two different products in it at the once I get out of the shower, and that's it. That's all I do. Then I let it air dry usually, unless I'm in a rush. It's really not much. Iced coffee, let's go. Let's get going. What? You got a nice coffee? Now who's being bougie? Mm. But no, I do take care of my hair. You can't have long hair and not take care of it. Then you just look bad. That was meant for, oh, it was for me. No, I'm all right. I I only ever drink black coffee. We're back to the old man part of me. Hannah said, what was it? It was like how normal people talk. Something like air, like aesthetic. Oh, uh, people have. This is the thing I've learned. It's like aesthetics and all sorts of that. And Hannah just called me, said I just, it's just your old man aesthetic. I think I said that right. It was better in the moment. Gotta watch your sugars as an old man. I get it. You say that, Blazes, yet oftentimes I don't have a sugar tooth at all. I don't like things that are extremely sugary. It's probably the main reason why I just drink black coffee. I don't have a big sugar tooth. Not at all. You survived the storms I see. They weren't that bad when they it was just a thunderstorm. I didn't I had my computer off and that. Um it was just bad timing that it was getting bad right as I would have been starting stream. So I figured no stream. Especially since I already planned on ending early. yesterday. Me before bed, the amount of sugar I intake could be a horse diabetes. See, that's terrible. Well, to be honest with you, it probably helps that I don't like carbonation at all. There's so many carbonated drinks out there. I don't know how you people do it. At least I admit it true. It's all you guys ever eat is, or drink is carbonation. Bubbles. Celsius can kick the horseshoes off a horse. Celsius? Ah, Celsius have I think it's 2 flavors now. There's the only one of them I actually like. They have one flavor that I like that is non-carbonated. It's like a peach green tea or something around those lines, and I those are good. Though I don't ever feel the effect of them really. I know I do. Uh, like I've drank one for when I got to drive after a day. It's like a 3-hour drive. But that's about it. And then I think I've had one of them for each mountainathon, a Celsius. That's when we first found the Celsius had a non-carbonated flavor, me and Hannah. Was when I did, not this last year's mountainathon, but the previous one. The first time we did a long stream for the mountainathon in celebration was when we got my first ever energy drink. We knew the stream was going to be long. To be fair, though, I've never had the hardest time staying up if I'm playing games, as long as my mind is, like, thinking and doing things. I'm usually plenty fine. I can stay up for however long. But if my mind stops thinking, I'll get tired. Orange is the only one you like? No, it's not orange. It's like a peach. It's a peach green tea. Spicy water, TV static water. That's exactly what carbonation is. I never stop thinking usually until I'm asleep. I've had nights where I have something that I am so dedicated on trying to solve the issue that I've ran into that I have a hard time falling asleep. It's the only time I've had hard times falling asleep is when I have ran into something that I couldn't think of it before I went to bed. And I've spent hours. Usually, I actually find out the solution or figure out a few different ideas for a solution. Otherwise, I find as soon as I put my head down on the pillow, I'm out. It doesn't take me long to fall asleep unless I'm not tired. And even then, it won't take me long. If I have, like a fan on. What's wrong with green tea? Green tea's great. I like the earthiness of green tea, but I need sweet with it. So you're saying if I said I liked unsweetened iced tea, I'd be crazy? You are definitely crazy. Yeah. I have tried tea in many different ways and just do not care for it. That's okay. It's plenty okay. Usually if I'm ever making like hot tea, usually that's only in the winter time though. Or if I'm sick, like with a sore throat, I'll just make like hot mint tea. But otherwise, I like green teas. Unsweetened tea is good. Sweetened tea is not good. I don't like it. I like my tea twisted or an Arnold Palmer. Oh, an Arnold Palmer is good. Some people don't like tea, that's fine. Well, to be fair though, alright. To be fair, guys. I don't like carbonation, and that eliminates just about every drink other than water and tea. Ooh, the peach twisted tea is so good. No, no more snow. Normal twisted tea tastes just like lemonade tea. It's dangerous. Oh, I bet. I used to drink so much soda, it was crazy. Now it's mostly water and coffee with the occasional diet soda. Yep. Water's great. It's 90% of what I drink is just water. I don't know. I don't know how many times I refill my water bottle now in a day. It's got to be a good handful of times. Speaking of water, I'll be back. You should have done that on your break. It's fine. You ever seen those water TikToks, Thad? Water TikToks. You'll have to send me one, Lana. For example, though, and to be fair, I don't usually drink my water this fast. But because I'm streaming, I probably go through my water bottle at least 2.5 times before the end of stream. And that's a 4 hour length stream. And because I'm talking. But I drink a lot of water. What's your water bottle brand, D. Clark? Do you have an Awala? Get an Awala. It's the only water bottle that I've actually ever used. Prior to this, I had one of those Gatorade branded water bottles. I like that one. This is the only one that I've actually truly liked. Drink all water and one soda a day most at most. It's fair. Nice balance. Only the best of Water Ice Mountain. You got a preference of your plastic water bottle? I usually don't care. It's all natural spring water. Have any of you actually ever drank water that was coming out of a spring? I have. Basically water. We had one. Had one on our land when I was growing up. A natural spring that would always be running. Clear as you can be. As can be. Probably should not have been drinking it, to be fair. Then again, I lived. Welcome back, 30 Clark. Northern Wisconsin has a few, I'd imagine. Oh, they're everywhere. They gotta be. Look at right? Right? It's come together, this peak here. The image of it being a really big peak. You gotta still keep going up though. We got 40 some odd blocks to go until we tie with the height of the largest peak on the mountain at the moment. Now I'm curious about these water TikToks that Lana is apparently getting. Gonna say a Pentapeak. I don't do TikTok. I don't all too much, truthfully. It's more of the only time I'll go on TikTok is when I am like waiting for someone else. I used to do more. I used to not have it either. To be fair though, I got like the little my phone tells me how much time I spend on it every day. And I think usually at the end of the week it says I've only spent like an hour on it. Which isn't much. Compared to what I hear some people spend on their phone within a day. Been nearly 2 years since I've been on it. Well done. Mine's more than that, but Twitch is only on my phone, which is fair. That's fair. I'd say that's a reasonable. You're on mobile? I never knew that, Blazes. I'm weak when it comes to funny videos. I find it boring. I'll scroll, like I'll open TikTok and I'll watch a few of them, and then I'm like, all right, I'm bored of this. I don't, my brain doesn't get any sort of like, I just, it's not something that I find interesting. I prefer long term content or longer content. I like the story. I like strategy games. I like thinking. You'd think I'd have a PC and not play Minecraft there. Wait, what? I complain about Bedrock 24/7. You think I'd have a PC and not play Minecraft there? You know, you think. Yeah, I don't understand how Bedrock can be so different to Java. Like, I know why it is. It's it's sad that it is. It shouldn't be. Just a PC for Twitch, imagine. I think the dog's laptop always has tabs open for Twitch. Mm. Use two streaming PCs, so there's that. Yeah, some people use two PCs when they stream. One for like the game and then one for streaming. Mm. It's a bit excessive. Less wear and tear. It's more of think of it with how many resources are being used uh when it comes to to certain games, even Minecraft. And then streaming also uses a good amount of resources to send out and that. Did I enchant recently? What? Level 29 levels? Oh, I got no idea. Yeah, oh, I think someone named something. Anytime I name any of my tools, it's like 14 levels. I never have a high amount of levels in my world. And anytime I go to my XP farm, I only ever go there up until the point where all my stuff is healed. I don't need XP. I I haven't died in my world. You know that. Uh but it doesn't matter how long I play in my world. I just never get a lot of XP. Wish I could say the same. It's okay. I got I don't know how many years of Minecraft. But I could probably say this. I've probably died a good fair amount throughout all those years. Last weekend I died twice just getting the netherite upgrade. Hey, that's... Bastions can be tough. They're dangerous. You gotta take them slow. Bastions are brutal. Mine was buried, so there wasn't a real clear way down. Oh, that's annoying. Then there's no clear way out. I find it's best, if you're ever doing something dangerous in Minecraft, have an escape plan. Have a quick escape plan, and then you usually won't die. I've used a lot of my escape plans. Usually I make an escape plan for Warden stuff or Bastions. If I'm ever in a Bastion for a good amount of time. Bottom layer had a chest, died twice on the upper floors, didn't even make it to the... Didn't even need to go to the upper floors. They're dangerous. Try to go in through the side and leave a block so they can't get to me. It's a good way to do it. Kill them all while they're a block away from you. That's what I end up doing. I usually end up shooting them with a bow or doing what you just said, D. Clark. I think Bastions are probably the out of anything you're gonna die a lot to, it's probably gonna be Bastions if you do them. Or Nether Fortresses. I don't think ancient cities are that bad. Like you literally have 3 strikes, and then you're like, all right, time to go, or just wait and sit still. I mean, if you're impatient, then you're gonna die, but you can be patient with that one. A Bastion, you got to be on top of on your feet. Danger comes, you got to get moving. Yep, sniping with my bow. I would have, but it was buried and second time in one. Only your second time. Oh, plenty fair then. 2 times isn't that bad. Hey, there was a time on a server I was playing. It was one of Tanisha's servers. It was right after the end had gotten open, and one of the first players to get an elytra on the server at the time, they went, and for some odd reason, they went. Oh, that's what it was. They opened the end, and then they also opened the nether, both at the same time. Person ended up getting an elytra, and then they wanted to go do some bastions because the nether had just gotten opened. So they were doing them, and the guy falls into lava in the middle of a bastion at like no health, and they log out. And they're asking for help in the Discord. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll go help them. And essentially, I go and save this person. I clear the bastion out, and then they are plopped right down in the middle of the thing in the lava pool, logged out basically. So I clear out the lava and I save them. They log back on. I had cleared out the lava, so all their stuff was fine, and they died right away as soon as they logged in because they were on like no health. But we saved their stuff. I don't know if that guy ever owed me anything. I'm sure they did. I'm sure I got something from it in the end. That makes it impossible, of course. Of course. They one-shot you nearly and couldn't heal in time before he hit me a second time. I burned in my lava. Burned to my lava partially. Oh no, my fire resistance is the way. Fire resistance is key to making sure you don't die to the nether as easy. I've even tried golden apples and it's just not fast enough healing and it's over. It's not. You don't get in a sword fight with those brutes. Went through 10 golden apples and didn't do anything. That's what happened to me too. Lana, you got any war stories you want to share in Minecraft? Any of your deaths? Recently, they've been to me. I don't want to talk about the deep dark war story. This recent one? Oh, I'll talk about it. We were hanging out in VC on the server. And Lana over here goes gasps. They're like, what's up? I just hit a shrieker. I'm in an ancient city. I'm on my 3rd strike, I'm pretty sure. But not even 5 minutes later, Lana logs out of the game. We're like, oh, what's up? There's a warden in front of me. I was like, can't you sneak away? No, it's right in front of me, Lana says. I'm like, alright. I'll go over to your area and despawn the warden for you. Head on over, go just on the surface, because that's all I need to do to despawn the wither once I'm within range of it. So we do that. Lana logs back on in, everything's alright. She goes to destroy the Shrieker that spawns in the warden. I'm assuming you sneaked over to it, and then you sneaked right up on top of it, which, in case you guys didn't know, will set off the Shrieker if you sneak up on top of it. And she spawns another warden. Didn't die. That's all that matters. I will do everything in my power. If you ever play on a server with me, I'll usually do everything in my power to save you from death or save your loot. I've saved Lana. I've saved Lara recently. I sadly could not save Hannah for falling into the void. She was beyond the point of no return. I'm a kind dwarf. I don't know why everyone always fears me. I guess that's fine, I guess. Standing on top was a very bad idea. It was, you know. But now you know not to do that. You gotta learn, either through someone else or through your own actions. Hannah, she sacrificed herself. Yeah, she sacrificed herself to the void. I tried to save her. I've even thought it back through. I'm like, what could I have done at that point in time? Not anything that she could have done beforehand. What we could have done at that point after she had logged out and she's falling into the void. The only thing I could think of is somehow splashing her with a slow falling potion as she relogged back on, and then I could have fishing rodded her out of the void, and even then, I don't think that would have worked. I would have had to known where she kind of logged out within 5 blocks, hit her with the splash potion, which I think I could have managed. But I didn't think of it at the time. I was hopeful that she had logged out faster than fast enough. Then in a water column down. So I went to the very bottom, Gorgor. I went all the way down I could into the void. Made a huge platform, and she was beyond that point. She was beyond the point of no return. The water stops at that point as well. Water will not go beyond where you can place blocks. She was like, and I probably could have saved her if I had thought of the slow falling potion. I just would have had to known within about 5 blocks, which I kind of did know within about 5 blocks where she would have logged on. And hit her with the splash potion. I just didn't think of it. After thinking it through though, I now have more ideas on how to save people out of the void. Also, we're not going to be finishing this stream. I apologize. I know. Usually I like to finish some because of replay stuff, but it's whatever. We'll finish it next time. Oh, but it's looking great. Unintentionally. With a few, not unintentionally looking great. There's a few things that happened whilst building that were unintentional that I think look really cool. Snow Farm, you know it. Favorite. No, just with how this peak right here kind of like curves into it. Like it's going in here, it has an angle, and then it curves back. I really like that. I don't know, we got 7 minutes still. Maybe I'll get closer. Gotta place faster. Don't think I'm an exempt from dying in Minecraft either now. I've just played a lot of Minecraft, so I've experienced a lot of different deaths. And I usually plan ahead. Or I don't do what I did last time. Just as any. You learn from each death. Faster. Faster.
Faster dwarf. Place
Wow.
those blocks.
Brian really, I felt that. Brian had some emotion behind that message. Master Dwarf. Bang. Sleeping okay. I was about to say I'm not sleeping on the job, but it was turning night. I'm allowed my 30 seconds of sleep. Oh, this is getting nowhere near the other height of the peak. Unless I'm mistaken at how high that one is, but I thought it was 240. A lot of misplaced blocks happening because of how fast I'm trying to go. I'm not finishing it. No community games tonight. We only do that once a month, Gorgor. And they're just on Friday nights. We do them once a month, and I haven't looked at next month just yet. We're planning it. Once a month, just because if we do it too much, it would probably just become where people would be like, oh, I'll just join next month. And then next month rolls around, and they'll be like, oh, I'll join next month. If or next time, if it's like 2 or 3 times a month, or if it was every Friday, they'll be like, I'll join next time, and they never end up joining next time. I prefer the once a month. It allows everyone at least a chance to kind of plan ahead. I usually throw out at least 2 to 3 different Fridays in the month that I'm able to do. Sometimes there isn't a choice. But usually I have 2 to 3. And usually I try and plan it at least 2 weeks in advance. Okay. I don't know what game I want to play next month, though. Haven't thought about it just yet. This previous game night, I had it planned out. I knew I wanted to do golf with friends. Still really want to do Gang Beasts one of these months for game night. I absolutely love this silly game. It always makes me laugh. And the more people that play it, the buggier the game gets, and it's best. It's just like a little, I don't know, a very little battle royale game where there's like between like 8 people on a little map, and you're just these silly little characters that have terrible movement, and you're trying to basically throw the other players off the map. Okay, all settled now? There you go, nice and cozy. You ever get a new laptop there, D. Clark? Is that still the one you want to toss out on the street? Boom. We're gonna finish the peak. I'm pretty far into it now. I got a lot done in the last 7 minutes. We'll finish it before I end. Also, we are ahead of schedule for stone placing, in case anyone wondered. Usually in about 4 hours of stream time, I can do about 7 shulkers, and I'm on my 7th shulker already. So we are ahead of schedule. It's been a productive stream. So that is good. Oh, Lana, I'm loving the popcorn maker I spontaneously bought, by the way. It wasn't spontaneous. Me and Hannah had talked about getting one for a while. You just happened to be in the VC when I did it. Anyone wondering, I love popcorn. And I prefer to have like an air popper for it. Me and Hannah hadn't gotten one yet. So if I finally bought one. Popcorn maker is the best thing. It absolutely is. And, you know, I make pretty good popcorn. You can get the flavor dust too. You can. We picked one up. It's just butter flavor. I usually don't put much of that because it's far too much, usually. Like ranch or cheese. No, no, that's that's not. I don't like going spontaneous for my popcorn like that. But you can. It's all up to you. That'll be your bowl of popcorn. It also cleans up pretty well. I'm very surprised. The previous air popper that I had used, it was always a hassle cleaning it up. This one seems to clean up a lot better. Almost done. We're quite a ways up here now, huh? $209 is the Y level at the moment. We're like a good 130 blocks off the ground. Well over 130. Off like just that ground. Almost done. I gotta sleep one more time. It's been 17 minutes since I sped up in placing down blocks. Oh goodness, and I'm running out of stone. This just proves how much faster I could be placing stone if I wasn't talking as much and more quiet, but you know, that's besides the point. How's it looking as well? I haven't actually taken a look here. Oh, it's looking good. Also totally gotten used to just using my little block placing thing all around. It's just become another one of my instinctive movements with Minecraft. I don't know any other game other than Minecraft that has so many keybinds in it. I don't think there's any key on my keyboard that doesn't do anything. To be fair, that's a lot of my mods that add to that list of keys. But like, I've hit a point, if I ever need to keybind something, it's a like it's two keys I gotta press to do it. Because I don't got anything that's not already being used. Anyone else run into this problem? Is it just me? Maybe it's just a me thing. To be fair, it's worse when I'm streaming. Because I don't have a stream deck. In case you guys didn't know, I don't have a stream deck for all my stream buttons. I use my numpad as a stream deck. And that switches between all my scenes or mutes TTS message. And a few other things. And here we are, nearing the end of this peak. We're a long ways up from the lower peaks now. We got close. We're about 20 blocks off the height of that one. I think is a good amount. Oh, thank you for that there, Alvin. I believe that's correct. And welcome on in. How are you? Oh, it came together well. Another new addition. Go another. We went through almost 7. We basically went through 7 shulkers of stone there. Yeah, I preemptively planned for this. And that is going to be just about all I got for today's stream. Appreciate everyone hanging out with me today. I know Fridays are a very busy stream day with all sorts of amazing people on. So I appreciate anyone that was hanging out with me today. Look at that back there. Oh, it's beautiful. Always making great progress. I don't know how much stone we placed today. A lot of stone. We're up to almost 1.1 million stone placed. But we gotta find someone to go and raid, huh? Let's see here. Let's see. Anyone have someone particular in mind? We got Oscar, we got Jesse, there's Eric live as well. Anyone else? Anyone else that I would think of? Casual Carrots live. I think we're gonna head on over to Jesse. She's not doing Minecraft just yet. She's in her game still. I won't bother her. We'll go raid Oscar then. How about that? Oh, thank you there, Lana. Please do grab the raid message if you're here right now. Please grab it even if you're lurking. I always appreciate it when people raid on over with me. It goodbye there, Aaron. I'm sorry. Bad timing. Good to see you though, Aaron. Glad you're here. But we're gonna be heading on over to Oscar. We're just finishing up. We did stone placing today, Aaron. That's all. Just the usual. But please do grab the raid message. Grab the first one if you're subbed. Grab the second one if you're not. I will grab those cookies in a second, Aaron. Don't worry. But I appreciate everyone. Thank you all for the far too many gift subs today and far too many bits. Y'all are too kind. I'll be live again next week, Tuesday, 5 p.m. Central, most likely, unless things change. Check out the Discord. Otherwise, y'all have a lovely weekend. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.